Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Mid-Level Media. I am here, guys. I'm fresh off work, and we've got some Arrow video announcements to cover and go over. There's a lot of stuff to get into. Let me go ahead and make this image a little bit bigger. And yeah, lots of stuff to get into. In addition to the Arrow video stuff, I do want to also go over the Umbrella November announcements because they're always a little bit ahead because those are really freaking awesome as well. So I want to dive into those. But look, guys, before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel, Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and then leave me a comment, guys. Are you excited about the Arrow Video October slate? Maybe you don't know about it yet, and this is your first time hearing about it. I will try to link all of this stuff, guys, the UK stuff, the US stuff, down below in the description, directly to the Arrow Video website because they do not have Amazon pre-orders as of yet. I anticipate they probably will within the next 5 or 6 days. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. October. So Arrow Video put out that big October tease. I think Wednesday, I covered in my live stream. We were all speculating what it was going to be. They put out a pumpkin. Some people said a big ass Halloween 13 film box set. I know I definitely speculated that, but I think realistically, we all knew it was probably going to be what it is, and that is Trick or Treat from 2007. So let me make this a little bit bigger, guys, so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, Arrow Video is putting out Trick or Treat. I think it's in the US, I think it's in Canada, and I think it's in the UK. I don't think they're leaving anybody out with this one. 4K edition. I will say I like this artwork. I think it's cool artwork. It feels different. It feels different than the usual Arrow Video artwork. I don't know what it is about it, but it definitely feels Halloween. It definitely feels Halloween. So I do like their original artwork. Now, I'll go ahead and complain a little bit, guys. Like Trick or Treat would have made a pretty awesome box set. It really would have. I don't know why they decided to not go with the box set for Trick or Treat. But they just did a slipcover. And Scream Factory, look, they put out the Blu-ray of Trick or Treat. I think maybe back in 2019, maybe 2018 is when they put out that special collector's edition. So this is a win for Arrow Video. They got the 4K of Trick or Treat. I'm not seeing a Blu-ray though, so I wonder if Arrow Video only got the 4K rights because they just have this, and then they have the Arrow exclusive artwork, which we'll get into here in a second. But yeah, guys, really cool looking release by Arrow Video. I'm disappointed it's not a chunky box, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Let me scroll down. This is coming out on October the 28th. A little bit surprising. It's like, you know, some people might not get this in time for Halloween. Like that's only 3 days before. Like maybe put that out October the 14th or something. I don't know. But guys, Trick or Treat 2007. I really like the movie. It's a horror anthology film. It's my wife's favorite horror movie since the first time I showed it to her. Like she loved it. So she messaged me like when this was announced, and she never does this, and she's like, "You're getting that right." And she usually doesn't care about anything I bought, and I'm like, "Of course I'm getting it. It's Arrow Video. It's Trick or Treat. Of course I'm getting Trick or Treat on 4K." The movie's gonna look gorgeous, and to be honest, like I feel like Arrow Video is probably gonna do the best job for this movie on 4K. But let's scroll down and see if there's anything new here. We do have the brand new 4K restoration approved by the director, Michael Dowry. We got a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray presentation, Dolby Vision, HDR10. So you got all the bells and whistles visually. Original DTS HD 5.1 and 2.0, option English subtitles, archival audio commentary, Tales of Folklore and Fright archival. So it looks like there's a lot of archival stuff. I have to imagine that this is all the stuff from the Shout Factor release, is what this is. So yeah, I don't know if Scream Factory just didn't want. I can't imagine why they wouldn't want to do a 4K of Trick or Treat. Why they let this one slip through their fingers? But it looks like they gave Arrow Video, you know, license to put out all their special features because I think those are probably the Scream Factory special features here. So a little disappointing. Like they couldn't do anything new, like in terms of special features. No new interviews, like nothing. Like that's kind of disappointing. That just doesn't feel like Arrow Video. I don't know. Feel like they would have done more. But I mean, look, they put out Carrie on 4K. That was a Scream Factory release. They didn't really add anything new to that. So I guess it's kind of in line, but this is a new, I think they had done Carrie before. Like Arrow Video had done Carrie before on Blu-ray. This is a new to Arrow Video. I don't think Arrow Video has ever put out a Trick or Treat release. I could be wrong, but you got all kinds of stuff here though. I think there's a poster. Let's go back to the top. Looks like it has art cards, poster, a little booklet. That'll probably all be inside the case. But a really cool looking set right there. Let's show off the this is the original poster art for Trick or Treat. This is the store exclusive, so you have to get this one off of Arrow Video. So if you don't like that artwork, you can get the classic Trick or Treat poster right there, which I imagine that some people will definitely prefer. And it looks like on the inside, though, you'll still get that Arrow Video artwork, probably a reversible artwork. So it's really the best of both worlds, I guess. So, and then you also get the poster as well. So that's the Arrow exclusive. They come out on October the 28th. But let's get into this, guys. Let's talk about Hellraiser, the Quartet of Torment, the Pinhead slipcase. So this came out last October in the UK. It was a UK exclusive. Now it's available for the US. The US, the people in the US will have the opportunity to get the Quartet of Torment, which I have a review for on the channel. I couldn't wait. I had to import that sucker. And so if you want to know if it's worth it or not, go back and check out my review. I may try to put that at the end of this video, but it's a very lengthy review. I dive into every aspect of that release, if I remember correctly. But it's a great set. Like I love the sets. I love the movies. So I'm glad that people in the US are getting the opportunity. Like I know, look, I'm in the world of physical media. Like I talk about this stuff. I get into this stuff every day. I got emails from Diabolic. Like I know how to import stuff. Like I don't even worry about stuff getting released in other countries. As long as Diabolic or Orbit or somebody else is getting it, then I'm good. But not everybody's like that. Some people are like, oh, it's outside the US. I don't want no part of that. Like I want to wait for a US release. So I know there's a lot of people like that. So it's good for those people that just don't like importing, you know. But I will encourage all of you all, Diabolic, Orbit, Grindhouse Video, they are your friends. They have this stuff on there. Get on those websites. You have to pay $6 in shipping, but that's not bad. Like that's, I mean, you have to pay shipping when you get something from Walmart or Target or any other place besides Amazon if you have Amazon Prime. So $6 in shipping is not bad, and you don't have to import from the websites themselves and pay like $20 to $25 to import it from other countries. It's very simple. It's very simple and easy to get stuff you want. But you didn't want to fool with that, and you didn't get this last year because it was out of the country. You had the opportunity to get it this year. It's going for $80 on the website. So look, $80 for this. I honestly though, I remember paying, I think $65 for it on Orbit, but $80, $65, whatever the price is, it's not a bad price for what you get. It's a very nice set, all 4 films on 4K. And yeah, I definitely do recommend this set. And this comes out, when's that come out? October the 22nd, 2024. So there won't be any new, you know, special features, anything like that. This is all similar from, I imagine everything's the same, exactly the same. But let's look at the Chatterer box set right here. Which is really cool. It's this is a site exclusive, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually it's not saying it's a site exclusive. So I'm kind of wondering, is this just another option? Like, are you going to be able to get this anywhere? But it is the same price, $80. So if you want to get the Hellraiser Quartet of Torment with the Chatterer, which is a really cool cover, like that's just a cool character, a cool look, really great artwork. So I opted for the Pinhead, the classic Pinhead. So, you know, but this is really cool artwork too. But let's move on to the next one. Hellraiser Quartet of Torment. This is the Blu-ray set. So you can get all the movies on Blu-ray if you don't want to, you know, if you don't care about 4K, just want to watch movies on Blu-ray. You get the same box set. It's a little bit cheaper. It's $5 cheaper to get Blu-ray. Really, like that's a full format down, and you're only going to take $5 off. That should at least be $60. But again, this is ordering off the Arrow Video website. Look, even if you're in the US, I would still recommend using Diabolic. I feel like the price will probably be a little bit lower on that, but that's the Hellraiser Torment of Torment. It's not exciting for me just because I've already got it, and that just feels like last year. But this could be exciting for some people for sure. But that's a part of the October slate. Let's get into this really quick. We got the J-Horror Rising Limited Edition Blu-ray set. So a collection of J horror films. Really nice looking box set release right here. Looks like you have individual cases on the inside. 4 discs, was really cool. Always appreciated. We got, let's see, we got, I imagine these are going to have, it looks like they have new audio commentaries. We got new special features here. So that's really cool. The movies here are, what I can't even pronounce this, guys. Isola, multiple personality girl. I'm just going to say that. Shikoku. So I haven't heard of that film. You also have St. John's Wort, which has another name. I think they have the Japanese names, and then they have the American names. Then you have Carved the Slit-Mouthed Woman, Persona. I haven't heard of any of these movies. And then you have disc 4, The Curse, Noro, The Curse. So look, if you're a J horror fan, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not huge into the J horror stuff. I watched Dark Water recently from Arrow Video. Good movie. It was a good movie, but like when it comes to The Ring and you on The Grudge and all that stuff, I just prefer the American remakes. Well, The Grudge I don't think's that great, but the American Ring is fantastic in my opinion. But these could be great movies though. Like maybe I do need to check these out. But it's a cool looking box set for sure. That's a Blu-ray box set going for $70, and it comes out on October the 28th as well. Now let's head across the pond to the UK only releases, and let's talk about The Exorcist 2. The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, which I'll go ahead and call this out. I've never seen this movie. I've actually never. This is the only Exorcist film I've never seen because I've always heard such horrible things about it. Growing up, like The Exorcist is my all-time favorite horror movie, guys. But growing up, like I just always heard that the sequels were not good, and people would lump 3 into that as well. And then as I got older, I learned that the third one actually was good. So then I watched that and I was like, oh, this is actually really great. But then the hatred for the second Exorcist seemed to intensify. So I just never checked it out because I was like, I don't have enough time. There's not enough time in the world to check out The Exorcist, The Heretic, because people say this is just like the worst horror movie, the worst sequel, the worst movie ever made. So it gets high praise, for negativity, for sure. But The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, I thought this was a 4K at first. So this is a Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray set right here from Arrow Video. And I want to get into if this has special features or not. But it's a cool cover. I'll be honest, like I got to look up and see if the Screen Factory edition's still in print because Screen Factory did this one. And if that's pretty cheap, then I'll probably just get that because I do want to watch this movie at some point. I still haven't seen Exorcist Believer because I I just had no desire to see it. I have seen the 2 prequels though. I saw both of those in the theater back in the day, but never seen the Exorcist Heretic. Don't have it in the collection. I do want it in the collection, but because I have the Exorcist 3 from Screen Factory, I kind of just want to get the Screen Factory Blu-ray of that. If they're not going to do this movie on 4K, which I thought this was a 4K, I was like, okay, if this is a 4K, then that means Screen Factory will probably do the 4K in the States, and I'll just wait for that. But if this is going to be the only version of The Exorcist 2, The Heretic that we get, or a nice version with a slipcover, then maybe I want to get this one. I don't know, guys. It does have good artwork, though. Let's scroll down and see the special features. This comes out October the 7th, UK only, like I said. So we got high definition 1080p Blu-ray presentation of the 118-minute original premiere version and the 103-minute international version. We got reversible sleeve featuring original newly commissioned artwork. So disc 1, you have a new commentary. Okay, so we got new commentaries here. We got 2 new commentaries. We got 2 archival commentaries. We've got a new visual essay by film critic BJ and Harmony Colangelo. What does she remember? An archive interview with actress Linda Blair. So I would have to look at these special features on the Screen Factory version because if this has the same features that has, plus new audio commentaries and a new visual essay, I probably will just get this one and just say screw it, trying to match the different boutique labels and stuff like that. But Exorcist 2, guys, comes out October the 7th. I mean, I'm sure somebody's excited for it, right? I mean, I'm sure somebody's like, "Oh, hell yeah, Exorcist 2." But when I saw this, I laughed and I'm like, "Oh my god, Arrow Videos is getting more and more like Scream Factory every day with these announcements." But let's move into this one, guys. Exorcist 3 is getting a 4K from Arrow Video. This is a UK exclusive because if you don't know, Screen Factory released the 4K in the States last year, and I did get that one. But the artwork on this is awesome. I actually do have the imports blue. I actually do have the UK Blu-ray for the Exorcist 3 as well. But the artwork on this is awesome, and have a slip for this artwork. I don't know. This is very tempting for me. I like the Extras 3 a lot. I don't love it like some people do, and I would certainly never say it's better than the original. Um, but it is a really good movie, and that's a really cool slipcover. And you got a nice booklet in there, it looks like. I'm sure a poster as well. And I think this has does that have the 4K in the Blu-ray? That's kind of weird for Arrow Video. They don't always do that. But let's go down here and see if this has anything new. I imagine so this has a making of in-depth 2016 documentary. I wonder if the Screen Factory version has that because I don't think that there's anything new here because they did this movie before, so they probably brought over they probably ported over their Blu-ray special features, but maybe they ported over some Screen Factory features as well. I really don't know, but this has a documentary from 2016. You got some vintage interviews. So like I said, I just need to compare with my Scream Factory edition. But looks like you have a disc 2 Legion Director's Cut Blu-ray right here. So you have the director's cut on Blu-ray, but not 4K. So I'm sure that some people are going to have some stuff to say about that. That's why you have two discs, though. The theatrical cut is on 4K, and the director's cut is on Blu-ray. So yeah, that's the Extras 3. That's the Arrow Video artwork, and then there is also, guys, an Arrow store exclusive as well with the original poster art, which I would not need this. Like if I was going to get this from Arrow, I wouldn't get this because the Screen Factory edition has the original poster art. So it's like, why would I need two versions with the original poster art? I want the new Arrow Video artwork. But that's all the Arrow Video announcements. I'll be honest, okay, because I'm always honest with you guys. Little disappointing for me. Little disappointing for me. I am excited for Trick or Treat on 4K. I'm excited, but there's nothing new in terms of special features. Hellraiser I've already got. Exorcist 2, I don't like really care about. Exorcist 3 I already have from Screen Factory. The J-Horror box set, I'm not like super into J-Horror. So this slate like is honestly just doesn't really do it for me personally, but I get how some people would be excited for this stuff. Now, let's get into a slate that does do it for me. Umbrella's just been knocking it out of the park all year. I'm going to do an overview of the Umbrella stuff right here. I don't want to spend too much time on it, guys, because I'll probably cover all this stuff again Monday on the Physical Media Report. But November for Umbrella is freaking spectacular. Like this is, and they've been knocking it out of the park like all year, like banger month after banger month. Maybe had like 2 months out of the year where it was kind of lighter, but like November for Umbrella Video. Look at this slate right here that we got. We've got House of the Devil, which is a Ty West film. I've got that movie on Blu-ray, still haven't watched it, so I need to check that one out. But honestly, at this point, I'll probably just wait for the Umbrella edition. Nice box set of House of the Devil. You got a box set release of Eyes Without a Face, which I've heard some incredible things about. That is a 4K as well. We've got Time Crimes, which I haven't heard of, but it looks pretty badass. They're already doing an Ozploitation Rarities Volume 2. Now, I've got Volume 1, just got it in. I'll have an unboxing out for that very shortly within the next couple of days, but they're already doing an Ozploitation Rarities Volume 2. And this one, guys, the cherry on top, which I've only seen one of these movies in this box set, is a Full Moon. Let me see if I can scroll through more Arrow Video stuff. Look, they got like full pictures of this stuff. What am I doing? So they got Eyes Without a Face. Well, let me just do the Full Moon thing real quick. They're doing a Full Moon Fright Box. A Full Moon Fright Box, guys. So you got Demonic Toys. You got Demonic Toys 2. You got Doll Man, and you got Doll Man versus the Demonic Toys. So I've only seen Demonic Toys. I remember renting that film from the video store when I was probably 12 or 13, maybe younger than that. It was around the same time I was first getting into all the Puppet Master movies and some of the other full moon stuff like Subspecies. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited to dive into Demonic Toys, even though I've got a couple of these movies already in the collection from Full Moon. But like, I'm just excited to dive into this box set, special features. I know Charles Band is on here doing like new interviews and stuff. So this thing is like stacked, and I just love the way it looks. I love all the colors. I like the cards. I like the posters. I like everything about the way this looks. I think is just incredible. So I'm very excited for the Full Moon Fright box set. But let's go back to Eyes Without a Face. This is a 4K set. I think I heard that Criterion had released this. So it's very possible that Criterion may do a 4K at some point, because sometimes that does happen. So if you don't want to pay the import costs, which let's face it, guys, like, I'm not trying to say that Umbrella is without its negatives. They do awesome stuff, but if you live in the States, to get an Umbrella, even if you live in Australia, to get an Umbrella title, it's expensive and it's going to cost you. So if you want to hold out for a potential Criterion release, it's probably a good idea, unless you just really want this movie with a nice box set. But Eyes Without a Face, heard some really good things about it, so I'm excited for that for sure. Then we got Time Crimes. Looks really cool. Looks like a cool, some kind of cool horror movie of some kind. Then we got the Ozploitation Rarities. Looks like it has the films The 13th Floor, Coda, and Desolation Angels, which I haven't seen any of these movies, but you got the posters and the art cards. I imagine quite a lot of new special features and stuff as well. So it looks like a cool box set. House of the Devils probably got some new special features. Really good year for Ty West box sets, because we got the Sacrament box set, we got House of the Devil box set. I know that there's a House of the Devil steelbook and also an Innkeeper steelbook coming from damn, what is that company called? The same company that put out Texas Chainsaw Man, Dark Sky Films. They're putting out steelbooks of those, and I really think we're going to get some kind of an X trilogy box set from A24 before the year's out. So this is a great year for Ty West Films on physical media, without a doubt. But this is a really cool box set. And you got a picture of the guy from oh god, I hope you got I played video in my video. That's not good. But let me back out of here real quick, see if we got anything else. That was it. I went through everything. So what am I talking about? But let me make myself, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, guys. It's been a long day, but I had to come on here and talk about this physical media. But thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments section below, what are you excited about? This is a exciting time for movie lovers, movie fans, physical media enthusiasts. We're getting some great stuff. I'm excited. Not too excited about Arrow. I'm more excited about Umbrella. But let me know what you're excited about in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, as well as links to everything that I talked about. I'll link the Umbrella stuff. I'll link the Arrow video stuff down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.